All right, and we are live. What's going on, guys? You already know what it is. It's the Nooner Nation podcast for Nooners by Nooners. We're going a little early tonight. I think we all, you know, have stuff to do. It is annual, or what is it? National Nude Day. Apparently, I heard on RPR today.
Oh,
So we want to make sure everybody's got plenty of time to, listen to this and then get naked if they're not naked already. I mean, I would
Yeah,
assume people
right.
watching live right now are probably either naked or in the process of getting naked.
I'm halfway there.
ooh. I know I'm wearing thigh huggers, so I'm pretty much naked.
Ooh, 6 eyes.
Save lives.
Like I've said, there's a reason why I keep the camera above the desk.
Got to do the whole Anchorman thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Beating off desk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you don't do that at work? You don't close your office door? And...
Oh, no, I don't have a door.
Oh, well, that sucks.
No, because I would slam it and break it at some point.
Yeah. Well, it happens, but,
That's the
you still
best
got the, is there like an employee bathroom that you can lock the door in?
Oh yeah, that's the best to take your pants off in. They call out my office at my work.
Well, I don't like to shit in public whatsoever, so I'll hold it. So yeah, I will find one like that. So
Yeah. So I mean, it happens. Luckily, I've got like a semi-private bathroom in my office. So when the mood strikes me, I can go in there and lock the door. Just make sure, you got to get off of the company Wi-Fi first.
you can, especially.
I don't know how many times I've been so close to hitting the, the go on the old P Hub search, and notice the Wi-Fi. So I was like, oh, wait. Let's get off the Wi-Fi for our IT guy notices like a ping or something, however they have it, where somebody, Jedi Master Williams' iPhone is going to Pornhub.
No, you have like your social, your date of birth, your address, your name.
Yeah.
On your phone. I guarantee it.
Oh no, those IT guys can get into your bank accounts. They know all.
Yeah, our IT guy, I don't know if he was an IT guy before being hired as our IT guy. So I'm not really sure how competent he is. He
It's like a wish.
yeah, maybe. He's I don't know, he's a Bears fan, so who knows.
Arca.
But he sends out like daily like examples of like phishing emails people have gotten in the office. Like every time somebody gets one, like he says, like, here's another example. And one day, like right when gas was going up, and that whole thing, like, oh, I'll pay more for gas to help the Ukraine. He sent one, and from the other side of my wall, I heard my boss in his office just like yelling, like, God damn it, I'll pay a little bit more for gas if he'll stop sending me these emails about fucking phishing emails.
Suck your dick, bro.
Yeah. So it got a little ridiculous, out of hand. Well, before we get started, everybody knows, if you're listening, if you're watching, like and subscribe on YouTube. Go hit the 5 stars on iTunes and Spotify now. And then if you are doing it on iTunes, leave a review. Like I've always said, I really don't give a shit what you say. Just as long as you give me a 5-star, you can trash me in the reviews. Just leave a review. And also, while you're, it is National Nude Day, so it'd be appropriate to check out our sponsor, Rep CPS, because their hats promote nudity. You can see here, I've got one here that says free hugs and butt plugs. They also are the originators of the Show Me That Butthole hat that I'm sure you've seen all over the internet. So,
Assholes Live Forever stole that design from them. It's so sad.
yeah. Well, it happens. It's a catchy slogan, So,
I thought it was like a Chinese company.
So yeah, go to repcps.com. Use the promo code Nooners. You'll get 10% off. You'll help out Dave over at CPS, and you'll help out the show. I've had Dave on the show before. Really cool guy. Really cool story. I think if we ever get around to doing a meetup event somewhere in the Midwest, he's gonna come and set up a booth to sell some merch to the Nooners. So, but yeah. We're back. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Took last week off because I was on a little family vacay down in St. Pete, Florida. St. Pete Beach. It was gorgeous. There was just ass cheeks everywhere. And had a little hard AF while I was down there, and learned when you're in a pool in the sun, 3 is about a half of a can too much. So
I get the half.
But you can do 2.5. Is that last half of the third one that really gets you?
It's just by that last half of that third one though, it just tastes so good that you just have to finish it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I found it. I also found a new appreciation for the strawberry shortcake flavor.
Ooh.
Like, because my wife originally opened one of those up first and was like, oh, I don't like it. I was like, I'm not the biggest fan, but okay, I'll drink it. And then after, spending the week drinking 6 of them, I was like, okay, I can get behind these now.
If they're really cold, they're really good.
Yeah. Have you had Hard AF yet, AJ?
No, I was gonna order it, then I saw it was like $89 just to get a 12-pack.
Yeah, it's pricey. It was a vacation spend for me, but I know they're
Reed probably has a fucking billion of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Reed at this point is just like slowly replacing his blood supply with Hard AF. And speaking of Reed, I was gonna do a show while I was down there, at least record one with Reed, and he kind of stood me up. So I'm gonna give him shit about that. So he said he was gonna try to come see me. Never heard from him. I was just like, standing outside the front of the hotel with my backpack, ready to go, waiting for my friend, and he just stood me up. So, Reed, you're gonna have to make up for that one.
Like an orphan at the bus stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was pacing back and forth.
No, he was on the curb.
Yeah.
Waiting to go to Disneyland with his dad,
Yeah.
I had my baseball mitt and everything. Just waiting.
Oh God.
Yep, I got a stick with like the
a 6-pack of Hard AF.
Yeah. Yeah, just on a big bench, just kicking my legs because they don't touch the ground.
And Forrest Gump sits down and starts talking in.
Yeah, that would have been dope. Yeah, at that point, I probably would have realized I had way too many Hard AFs. If I'm just, like, are you Forrest Gump? And it's just like some bum trying to like do heroin on the park bench or something, in like really shitty shoes. Like shit.
What?
Khakis are a little too short and shitty shoes. So I'd be like, oh, it's supposed to be Forrest Gump.
Velcro Skechers and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I started talking weird shit about what his mom told him when he was little.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're back. We're live. It's been a little while since I've done a live show because I think the last show I did was pre-recorded with Joel, which was a fun show. Joel's a cool guy. But yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, episode 40. I noticed. I can't believe we're already on 40 of these things. Fast approaching the big 5-0. But yeah. I'm joined tonight, by the way, by Jake from the Wake and Jake podcast. Jake,
What's up?
What's going on, dude?
Good. Just chilling, working, drinking, the fun stuff.
Yeah. Working in a booming business too, by the way. I don't know if you can say what you do, but.
Oh, yeah. I'm allowed to say what I do. I'm just not allowed to say the company name.
Okay.
So, yeah, I make weed in New Mexico and it just got legalized here. So it's gone nuts.
Yeah, getting those OT paychecks.
Oh, it, dude. This last check I had like 96 hours, so I'm just like, fuck.
Know who loves overtime more than you? Uncle
the government,
because
they tax the fuck out of it. My check was still smaller than a normal check.
Yeah,
those are a lot of hours. I know you're part Mexican.
Huh?
So those are a lot of hours, hard work. I know you're part Mexican.
Oh yeah, I got that tan, so I know how to work.
Well, you're New Mexican, right? Technically, you're from New Mexico.
Yeah, so I'm fresher.
Sweet. Yeah.
And the dude going suns out, guns out is none other than 3-time Flemington Nissan Salesman of the Year, AJ Gamble. Sitting Salesman of the Year as well, right?
What? Say that again?
You're the sitting Salesman of the Year as well, right?
I don't know what that means.
You're currently the title holder.
Oh yeah. I'm like the Khabib of Nissan.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So he's gonna like get the belt and then retire.
Yeah.
That's
How many? So if you win 5 in a row, or you're just gonna like call it quits?
No, you got to take it to another dealership like UFC.
Well,
WWE.
I like to, move up a weight class.
Yeah. Move up to like commercials. This damn thing.
Go from Altimas to BMWs.
Yeah.
This fucking mic arm. Like, God damn it. Anyways, but yeah. What's going on, AJ? How's life been up in New Jersey?
It's been interesting. How much can I tell? It's been interesting. It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah.
So it's been hot as fuck up here, which is nice. Taking advantage of the pool, like I mentioned earlier, making sure all the local housewives are properly taken care of, mentored. How about you?
Good, man. So you're just like running around the pool, like just handing out like dirty martinis to ladies tanning. Be like, oh, I just had these like over in my backpack.
Hey, support single moms.
You're damn right. So actually, I live like not even like a minute away, so I'll walk there and I'll walk through like a solo cup, and everybody's like, "You're allowed to do that?" I'm like, "I don't ask for permission. Like, you just do it." And what's the saying? It's better to ask for permission than beg for forgiveness. Forgiveness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you could just be like, I didn't know it was illegal to openly drink in this county.
No, it's private property, brother. That's what I pay his HOA fees for, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no kidding. And ladies love a bad boy. They're like, he brought in that alcohol, didn't even ask.
That's right. Oh my God, he's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. By the way, also I texted you earlier and noticed, dude, being a 3-time salesman of the year, shouldn't you be able to afford an iPhone by now?
Oh,
I like chicks, so I don't have an iPhone.
God, but it's a green message, man. It's like sending out a carrier pigeon. When I get the fucking message.
If I get a green bubble from a girl when I message her off Tinder, it's just like immediate block. Like, lose my number.
That's when she's ready to get down, dude. She's a little excitement in her life. She needs to upgrade.
Oh yeah, no, she needs a 4th kid, right?
She's an iPhone 8 or whatever the hell you guys are on now.
She just needs a place to live.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. She's down for anal on the first date, but she's also moving in immediately afterwards.
Yeah, her and 3 children, 4 baby daddies.
Yeah. Yeah, because the results on Maury weren't conclusive, so she just kept the 2.
They just put it in a blender and figured out, let's see who wins.
Yeah, well, here's what it is. So what's new in New Jersey? Is anything wild going on politically or anything in New Jersey?
Well, we had so they recalled this one of the state senators or congressmen or whatever the fuck, and magically, like overnight, just like the election, overnight he was up by 5-6 points. Like, oh, we got it. Literally, you wake up 7 next morning. It's like, oh, we found all these fucking votes. And I think he was a truck driver that almost beat the guy. He never ran for office until he graduated high school. So that was pretty neat. Yeah, it's fucked up. I'm in the only county here that's it was red until last year, but other than that, all these fucking retards are, hate has no home here signs and fucking, riding with Biden and I stand with Ukraine and all that bullshit. So.
Oh yeah, no, that's how it is here in Albuquerque too. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I want to have I stand with Russia one, but I really don't want my house fucking burned down or my car fucking.
Yeah, like
not a big Russian
praise for Putin. Have a big praise for Putin.
Or pray for Putin.
Yeah, prayers for Putin.
You see.
I rise for Russia.
Yeah, I like rooting for Putin. I think that should be a nooner shit.
Rooting for Putin, yeah. Somebody's probably already got that one, I'm sure. Because wasn't there a big push maybe a couple of years ago where the U.S. liked Putin because he was being a hard ass or something?
Probably. I mean, I like him better than our president, so.
Yeah.
Seems more competent.
I think I'd take a rock over our current president, though. I mean, it's basically the same shit, so.
I'd take Reed Blanco over Biden.
Yeah.
They're about the same age, so.
Yeah. A rock can communicate better. I think a rock might be able to ride a bike a little better as well.
Corky can fucking ride a bike better than that. Dude.
Yeah. My 6-year-old on his balance bike, better than that shit. But well, cool guys. Well, thanks for joining me. And like I said, we're gonna shoot the shit tonight. There's there's world events don't seem to be changing too much, except for I don't know. Was New Jersey were any of the stores that Starbucks closed? Or any of those in New Jersey?
Oh. You know what? One did close, but I don't know if that was part of their whole, restructuring or downsizing. But fucking coffee sucks.
Oh, Starbucks coffee's the only thing that is good, or at least I can say fairly decent from Starbucks is the nitro cold brew.
Oh, that stuff's delicious, especially with the chocolate cream.
Well, I drink it black like a man. So yeah.
A little bit of like fair trade honey.
I mean, their coffee's not good enough to drink black.
Yeah.
No.
I've always said I like my coffee like I like my women.
Round up it in the freezer.
Yes, sir. Or from a third world country at a fair price.
Ooh, drink to that.
I never heard that one.
Yeah.
I'll drink my water to that.
Water.
No, I'm on the wagon this week, dude.
Are you? You got something coming up or just drying out a bit?
Things got out of control a little bit, you know.
Yeah, it
I'm
happens.
being dragged behind it, so.
Like last week, there was well, no one's watching this, right? Yeah. This isn't public or anything, right? Just
Right.
three of us shooting the shit, right?
For sure.
Yeah, it's just a Zoom call.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All of this is off record and live on YouTube.
I did the whole like thing, and then I woke up. I better check my fucking car. So I walked around, make sure there's like no blood or hair,
Yeah.
you know, type things, and
Yeah.
you know, credit card statement, and I was like, okay, you know, I spent $150 at a dive bar. Don't know how that happens.
Yeah,
Just
that'll
looks-
happen. And that'll definitely scare you sober for a week or two.
Yeah.
Let's not get carried away here.
Yeah,
Or in a bottle disappears.
I've had plenty of those nights for sure. Then yeah, you always wake up the next morning like, first off, like, how did I get home? And you're like, the gray areas start filling in. You're like, oh shit, oh shit,
Momentum.
oh shit, a lot of oh shits, right?
You check your phone, like, did I fucking really say that?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh no,
Oh,
that one.
And you got damage control. Yeah, it's not fun.
And I don't like looking through my Snapchat or messages after a night of heavy drinking. It's usually not good.
No.
oh, yeah.
No.
Did you shoot your shot over text a couple times that night?
No, more so sending selfies of myself and thigh huggers to people.
Nice.
You
Well,
actually
man.
showed, you actually shot, is what you're telling us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just put people into shock. That's I mean, in reality though, that's like premium content. So the only real problem is that you gave it to them for free.
You need to monetize that, Jake.
Yeah, no, I need to stop that. Back onto OnlyFans.
Like, what's your name? Like Jake the Snake?
Oh, Space Cowboy.
Oh, what? I like that
There
too.
you go.
Jake
Surprised
the
that was
Snake.
available. That's pretty popular.
How do you spell space? Like SPAYC or?
Just my normal like handle and like in chats like Space Cowboy. Yeah, it's my Gmail, so it like automatically gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Are we going foot pictures? Are we going like full spread?
Oh, that's for you to find out when you pay the $8.
That's true,
Right?
I guess.
Ooh, that's a little bit more than Giorgio's. I might have to switch.
I don't know. $8. I'm going to demand some pretty premium content for $8.
I want to see some whole, dude. $3.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see the inside of the urethra for the $8.
I
Right?
want a colonoscopy cam up there, right?
Imagine a doctor doing an OnlyFans, but just colonoscopy videos.
Oh, I would if you go on Pornhub right now, I guarantee there's somebody. Guaranteed.
Oh, dude. I mean, people like women get super rich off of just photos of their feet.
Boob sweat.
Yeah.
Dude,
That one
I'll
chick
do
was
it.
like selling her farts for like $50 a vial or something.
Didn't she have to go to the hospital because of that?
yeah, something like that. It's got fucked up.
But yeah, I don't know. Would you? I don't know whose farts I would pay money for.
It's like I would drag my dick a mile through broken glass just to suck a fart from her ass.
Oh, that's some commitment, dude. That's some sacrifice. How gross are we gonna get? We can go real gross.
Get as gross as you want. Just don't say the words you can't say on YouTube.
Oh, the F and the N word. Okay. No, say so. I mean, one thing. This is everybody's hating me.
Wait, what were those words again?
Fuck you, Jake. Why don't they bottle queefs? You know, I think that would sell more than farts, honestly.
Probably. Well, I mean, like, Gwyneth Paltrow made a candle that smells like her vagina.
That's my
It has rubbing alcohol.
It has rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, you didn't hear those two guys like got fucking burned from it? It was like on Drinking Bros, I think, or Ross Patterson. They were talking about like some two guys got burned by a Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle.
It was like Delco or somebody.
Huh.
It was like some European country too.
Well, of course it was.
Like Germany.
Germany or like some obscure one, you know, like Hungary or like Bosnia, like
Ukraine.
yeah, Ukraine. It's actually what sparked the war.
That $40 billion you're spending on fart jars.
Yeah, it's what
When
started.
they get the charger.
It's what started the whole invasion. Some Ukrainians, like Russian cousin, came in and they were smelling this fart candle, and the Russian dude got lit on fire, which is probably like by Russian law. Like if you get lit on fire by a vagina candle, it's an act of war.
Hacks Russia.
Yeah.
But it's a bot though, and never really happened. So
yeah,
bot
all those soldiers you see, they're actually just bots.
Yeah.
It's Twitter bots, guys.
Yeah, it's all CGI.
Yeah.
Like 300.
Deep faking pussy and fucking asshole candles or whatever, jars or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. What I want to know is like the Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle. Like at what stage of the day of her day did they sample this scent to make the candle?
I hope it's
because just like testicles, there's points in the day where my testicles probably smell amazing. There's points in the day where they probably don't smell the greatest. You know,
I want pure like swamp ass middle of the day candle.
I mean, is this like after like a hard Peloton workout kind of vagina scented?
Yeah, no. Get some taco seasoning in there, you know.
Oh no.
The rusty taco.
Yeah.
That came up with that one, by the way.
You ever like gone down on it, like started going down on a girl and realized it just smelled awful?
Oh yeah, you keep going.
Yeah, you just kind of pretend.
Yeah.
You don't want to get her self-conscious because you know you're not going to keep getting
true.
laid if she gets self-conscious.
I mean,
like no, it's great. Meanwhile, you're fucking puking.
No, you just like what you gotta do is just like act like you're getting all dirty, like get back and like spit on it and like rub it.
Pretend like you're getting paid.
It's just like you're just kind of washing it real quick with your spit.
Flip them over and then just go to town that way. But hey,
you had to eat ass. When in doubt.
Oh, no, I wasn't going there, but you're welcome. You can more than welcome to do that.
Well, you backed off on that one, AJ. You're not an ass eating guy?
No, never done it. Never even thought about it actually. Never crossed my mind.
Hey, man. Put it in the toolbox, man. You never know.
Or I'll keep that in my back pocket for next time.
Yeah, like in case you gotta get out of like a hairy situation. You're like,
in case you get whiskey dick.
I'll eat your ass.
Just lick your ass, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What about the inverse? You ever had somebody lick your ass?
Hell no. If some chick Eric close my ass, I'd be like, get the fuck away from me right now.
Oh, it's the best.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess I'm a sex coward then, because that's where I draw a line.
Oh yeah.
Like nothing up in there, but like just the tongue.
Like from like like where God put you together in half. From there up is where I.
Do you leave room for Jesus? Do you like do the magazine thing?
What?
What?
Do you leave room for Jesus? Like the Christian dances where there's like 3 magazines.
I don't know that one.
Oh my god.
I don't know the magazine. I've heard leave room for Jesus. I've never heard of the magazine thing.
Yeah, no, you put like 3 magazines and then they have to stay that far apart. I don't know.
What?
Oh, I see. So it's like a knife. You're going to be like the size of your hand, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like a Mormon. That's the Mormon weapon rule. Like everywhere else has the size that your knife can be. The Mormons have how close you can be to somebody of the opposite sex. Without
Robin's Bowie knives because his hands are fucking inches long.
Unless you're wearing magic underwear or you're being completely still, then it's okay to be closer.
Be still, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, the magic underwear.
Oh, soaked. Yeah. Okay. Well, but if you I think like there's some Jews. You can say Jews. It's not offensive, and I think they fuck through blankets or sheets as well.
Sheets. Yeah.
You have to hide from Jesus so you can't see, or God so he can't see you.
Right. Well, God sees all, but
hey, he likes that part.
Yeah.
That's his favorite part.
So, all right, here's his thought experiment. So if God sees all, right? Enemy's religion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
God sees all, right? He sees you beating off, right? He sees you just pounding people out. He sees you taking them down. Like, what do you think God gets off to? Like, what do you think God's kink is?
So he's like the ultimate voyeur?
Well, yeah, you can see 18 billion. How many Chinese people
I mean, at that point, when you've seen that much stuff, I mean, he's going to some weird shit, right? Like the places he's getting a live look at those places on the internet that most people just will never go to.
He's getting shit on through a hammock.
Oh, that's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. So you're saying he's kicking it with John McAfee right now?
He is John McAfee.
He is. God is John McAfee.
Jake there you go.
Jake, how many milligrams are you on right now?
I actually haven't smoked yet. I just had a hard AF, but I haven't eaten at all today. So
there's that. Need to go get some
in
out.
You hunger strike or something?
Oh no,
Is it Ramadan?
No, I just worked all day and forgot to take a lunch. So
didn't clock out. He wants that money.
Yeah, dude.
He's got to work. He's got to work through lunch to pay the taxes from overtime.
Yeah, no, so I can go to Austin. So.
Oh yeah.
I still got to make it down there, motherfucker.
So you can take a nice lady out to Outback this weekend.
Yeah, you know it. A single mom.
Dude, it's Lobster Fest right now at Red Lobster.
Well, it's Lobster Fest at Red Lobster, but it's gonna be Clam Fest in my apartment.
Or anchovy pussy, one or the other. Imagine that smells. Oh god.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we have a Red Lobster here.
No?
We might. They recently torn down one of our only two Applebee's in town. And that was a sad moment. There was a vigil outside.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Heaven got another angel.
They played taps.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 gun salute.
21 gun salute, yeah.
Wouldn't it be a 21 ass salute since, Applebee's gives you the shits?
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't eaten an Applebee's.
They give everybody samplers as they walk out.
When I was like 20, I worked in an Applebee's. And I think I've said this before. I saw a dude deep fry his hand.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them. No. I worked in the back. I was what's called an expediter, which is essentially is the guy who makes sure the food looks presentable before the waiters come get it. And the fry cook, which is high as shit. And
that's a fry cook for you.
Was texting, and his phone slipped out of his hand into the deep fryer, and instinctively he went in after it. He's like, "Oh shit!" And then like the most blood-curdling scream you ever heard, and then just like a dude with no skin left on his hand.
Yeah, like degloved his hand.
Oh, like it's like essentially boiled the skin off his hand. It was fucking
disgusting. It's just pink.
It was bad. It was so bad. Like I can't tell you what it looked like because I saw it for like a split second, and immediately was like, I can't look at that shit. Like,
remember movie 7? Remember movie 7 with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman?
Oh
yeah. They had that guy. He's like on the fucking bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh god, that's what that reminds me of.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple. There was the guy who like starved to death or something, right?
Well, no, they fed the fat guy to death.
Oh, that's right. The guy who's on the bed and they think he's dead. He turns out to be alive.
Yeah. They kept shooting him up with shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like they're asking,
what's in the box? Oh,
what's in the fucking box?
No, that was like Morgan Freeman's like almost his peak. That was like right after Shawshank, I think.
Yeah, and that was peak Pitt, too. I mean,
handsome motherfucker. I'll tell you what.
Well, he still is.
Oh yeah, he's aged like fine wine.
Yes,
I'd go gay for him.
Him and Tom Cruise.
Oh, Tom Cruise doesn't age. It's that baby blood, dude. If anyone in this world is drinking it, it's him.
Dude, I went. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I went and saw Top Gun. I called you right afterwards about some car shit, but me and my wife went and saw Top Gun before we went on vacation. And his love interest in that movie is Jennifer Connelly, who is probably, I don't know, 15 years younger than him. Jennifer Connelly. Have you ever seen Requiem for a Dream?
Oh, like the ass double-edged dildo?
Ass chick, yeah.
That was like 30 years ago, but yeah.
Well, that's probably, she's been in also like A Beautiful Mind and a bunch of other like incredible movies.
Yeah.
But when she goes double dong and ass to ass with some chick in front of a bunch of Chinese businessmen,
you just can't get that out of your head. Fun fact: Beautiful Mind was shot at my not my alma mater. I made it 3 semesters, but at my college. Yeah.
What college is that?
Cool.
You know where like he's like, oh, look at the stars, and he starts like pointing. Mm-hmm. That was like in the mansion at at our college, which is it was like a Vanderbilt Estates. They had fucking this is fucked up. I was underneath, so they didn't have to see like the help walk by.
Oh, nice.
So we used to go in the tunnels and fucking just do weird shit.
Yeah.
And, that's how I remember Jennifer Connelly now. I'll think of her every time.
Oh yeah. You know, going ass to ass and then doing weird shit in tunnels.
I could have. I was only 17 or 18. So.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The Disney movie Heavyweights was shot in my hometown and at my high school. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are actually extras in it.
Really heavy?
Some of them were, and then some of them. Do you remember when they have the dance and the girls' camp comes over?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I knew a lot of the girls, and in fact, like the lead one, the really shy blonde girl, like my brother, I think like had some thing going with her for a while, but
that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Did you see Ben Stiller? Was Ben Stiller there?
I did not, but I know a lot of people that like knew Ben, like met Ben Stiller, and the guy who's like, I was a chipmunk last year, and like shows all the hiding spots. My wife is friends with his sister, and I've partied with that guy.
Yeah, did you get down?
It's kind of, that was his peak.
Well, we all peaked at some point,
Yeah.
you know. At least he made a silver screen.
Yeah, no kidding. He's been in more movies than I have, so.
Well,
I think.
you're your amateur. I mean, I've seen your movies.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I've filmed some sexual encounters. Problem is, I'm really thin naturally, and on camera, it just looks even worse.
He let you do that?
Like real long-legged, you know, thin.
Legs for days.
Like just gangly. Like I'm like, it's like you know, like your dealership probably has the wavy inflatable thing.
No, but the
like
5'11".
Like me having wild sex, I just look like that.
Like Kermit the Frog, was just like. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean it's literally just like 5 limbs waving around everywhere.
5 limbs. Oh, okay, I like that. 5 limbs.
And then just come everywhere.
Wait, 5 limbs? That means someone must be inside of you if you're not in someone.
Semantics.
Yeah, tomato. Wait, do you remember that song? What was that? From Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Inside You?
Inside of You? Oh yeah, my favorite, probably my favorite movie ever. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
It's a great fucking.
I have that song on my phone.
Do you?
I have the entire soundtrack to
Forgetting
Sarah Marshall. Yeah. Inside of You is not my ringtone. Actually, the Dracula musical. You know.
What musical?
Dracula musical from Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
His musical about Dracula.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say musical. Get this fuck out of here.
Yeah, probably to this day I will say, to me, one of the funniest scenes or just moments in a comedy ever is when he gets up there to do the song from the Dracula musical. And he's just like, I could play something else. And then like, you know, Mila Kunis is like, no, Dracula musical. He's like, it's a Hawaiian bar, like a locals bar in Hawaii. And he's like, I just think out of context, it's not going to come across right. And she's like, Dracula musical. And he gets on the piano and he plays like the first couple notes. And then you just see it his face, just like, oh, okay. And then starts playing this just ridiculous, like, love song about Dracula. Great.
No wonder he fucked. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Jason, yeah. Who's that? Jason Segel? Genius.
Yeah.
Dude. Wrote that whole movie.
Yeah, what happened to him? He fell off, huh?
After How I Met Your Mother, he just kind of disappeared.
He go broke?
No. He's very rich. Very, very rich. He's
probably so rich he doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I think he probably got to the point where, because he does a lot of behind the scenes stuff now in writing. Like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, he wrote that whole movie. And same with Get Him to the Greek. I believe he had a pretty big hand in that.
Didn't he write for How I Met Your Mother?
I think he did. Yeah, he was like pretty prolific on How I Met Your Mother, and I think he was maybe even a producer. So he makes so much money, like he doesn't have to act anymore. You know.
He's the only person who's never seen a single episode of that ever.
How I Met Your Mother. It's better than Big Bang Theory.
It is.
Yeah, I've never seen any of those. So you're speaking Greek, man.
Yeah. What's your go-to?
Shit, I'm old school, so I'll go like old. If I'm like or TV, or it's either fighting,
Okay.
fucking, or fishing. So
Okay.
it's
I respect.
yeah, or no, but if I'm like gonna watch, like sit down and watch, I'll watch like The Wire. You know?
Oh yeah, classic. I need to go back and rewatch that. It's like 20 year anniversary this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
R.I.P. Omar. Dude.
Omar, dude. Yeah, that dude was awesome. He was also in Boardwalk Empire.
How you know I drive a Packard?
I ain't building no bookshelves.
Yeah.
That's what I tell my kids all the time. They don't get it. You know, when they're being bad, I'm gonna have to whoop their ass. Like, I ain't building no bookshelves. They're like, what are you talking about? My dumb kids like, what's a book?
Yeah, no, it's like the Bible.
Yeah, they're Gen Z. They don't really understand what a book is.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know what generation my kids are. Like the oldest one's 6. So
is it like lapped over? Like, so that was Gen A.
Gen A, maybe.
Like Gen
A1
could be.
Gen I.
You gave me A.
To the Google machine.
I'm gonna go grab another hard AF. I'll be right back.
Hey, man.
Boardwalk Empire.
It has kind of flipped because now it's Generation Alpha.
Well, your children are probably alphas, but the rest aren't. So
yeah, well, yeah. my 6-year-old was in. So my dad passed away a couple weeks ago, and I have family coming into town, and my wife went into the local liquor store to get some stuff. We're having family and gonna have some drinks. And me and my wife are big fans of Fireball, if nobody has figured that one out yet. Because there is one small part of me that will never grow out of just being a complete dirtbag. So I just love Fireball, you know? And my 6-year-old in the middle of... And here, like, they can sell liquor in the grocery store, but it's like its own little area. It's like a liquor store attached to the grocery store. In the middle of... And we moved to a new area, so our grocery store here is pretty bougie. Like, we're right by the country club.
Ooh.
And the 6-year-old in the middle of the liquor store just goes rap horn. Meh, 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 meh. Fireball. Woo. Shots. Meh, 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 meh.
Jersey shit right there, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're raising a party animal.
You know, like...
Bullet.
It's one of those things where it is funny, but at the same time, as a parent, you're like, maybe we should not drink so much Fireball around the kids. I don't know.
You got to teach them early.
Yeah. Wild times in the Schofield house. We got a 6-year-old, you know, baby birding Fireball shots into, you know, some 20-year-old chick's mouth out in the pool.
Oh, at that point, you just have to tell them where you went wrong and tell them how to do better.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said that brings me into a thing. AJ, I know you're a big fight fan, and Jake lives in New Mexico.
I live in Albuquerque, actually.
Oh, I was going to say, you buy Jackson Wings?
I pass him every day on my way home from work. So,
John Jones ever beat up your wife or your girlfriend or anything?
No, but I have seen him get a DUI.
Oh, no shit, really?
I was downtown for his latest arrest, like the one that happened downtown, where like coke fell out of his car and everything. It was funny as fuck, dude.
That's awesome. Every fucking fighter should do that. That's fucking great.
But
you know, every fighter goes and drinks downtown here. It's fucking crazy, dude.
I didn't know Albuquerque had a fight scene like that.
Yeah, it's like probably one of the top gyms, Jackson Wink, right? I mean,
Cowboy Cerrone came out.
He fought trainer there for a long time. Who else is there?
Owens Jones, Tim Kennedy.
Holmes, Tim Kennedy, yep.
Yeah, because I just saw that the bare knuckle guys are doing a big event in Albuquerque in August. You gonna go to that?
No way.
Yeah, the who's it? The chick I follow who I like. What's
Paige
her name?
Vanzant?
No, not Paige.
Holly Holm?
No. The Killer Bee, Taylor Starling.
Oh, dude, I want to see her in person.
That rascally blonde chick who just she won that last fight in like 30 seconds because she just like found an opening and just started just slinging hooks, left, right hooks until the girl. Like,
yeah, dude, she's fucking badass.
So she's got a title fight for that one. So
I'm gonna have to try to go to that. I didn't even know that was happening. I'm gonna have to look out for tickets.
Yeah, let's see. Like,
I would never do bare knuckle. That just looks.
I watched the Paige Vanzant one, and oh my God, that was fucking brutal.
That was like an offense to God. Like, how dare she do it to her face? I mean, Jesus Christ.
She's perfect, and I love her like thirst traps all over. I'm just waiting for the OnlyFans and the sex tape.
Yeah.
Well, no, her and old man are always fucking naked every time.
She's been doing like
I'm far more into her thirst trap stuff than I am her fighting. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I'm still waiting for that sex tape. 2 fighters fucking. Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I don't think they're hard up for money enough yet. Like, really, like a celebrity sex tape, unless it's been leaked. Which leaked? I mean, how many of them actually get leaked anymore?
I want a Hunter Biden leak on that.
She leaks all over.
Yeah, probably.
Ew.
Either that or watch like they're both just like such aggressive people, but their sex is just completely boring.
Yeah, right. Just straight up starfish.
Yeah.
He's just like, I love you, like pumping away.
Yeah.
It's just fucking neck tats. Like,
you okay? Like stopping every couple seconds. Like, are you okay? Are you, like,
baby,
okay?
Do you mind if I do this? Yeah.
What if I put my finger here? No, okay, no finger there. What about here? No, okay, all right. You know.
I'm sure they beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, probably. So you think the opposite? They're getting like they're taking it into the bedroom.
Yeah. They're respectable.
I bet you they do some brutal BDSM.
I don't know. She makes too much money off her appearance. You know, so they got to keep it.
I mean, no one's seen her butthole, so who knows what he's doing to that? Abuse that butthole.
Yeah. You never know. It could look like Hope Solo's butthole. And it proves my point. It always comes back to Hope Solo's butthole.
The best butthole ever.
Yeah, I was wearing a Nooner Nation shirt on vacation and got to talking to some people. And we got into some fairly crass conversation. And some lady was like, "Excuse me, is this what you talk about on your podcast?" I was like, I mean, sometimes. And she's like, "Well, I would never listen to it." And I was like, well, and like being super caring about it. And I was like, well, unless you enjoy like 45-minute conversations about Hope Solo's butthole, like you probably wouldn't like it anyways. So I would suggest you don't listen.
I don't know if you guys will get the reference, but like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Well, I didn't make it for you.
It's been a while, but I get it.
Right over my head.
I was in it, so yeah. Make
that
fun
movie
of me.
That movie was made before you were born, Jay.
I was in the play though.
Oh, okay.
Were you Rocky?
No, I wish.
Were you a horror? You were the horror.
I was a whore.
Well, we all knew that. I meant more you're acting like. Not real life.
That's where I learned how to act like it.
Method. Oh, you went method is what you're telling us.
Yeah, no, it's just been method for the last 6 years, 7 years.
There you go.
Yeah, super method. He's like the Daniel Day-Lewis of porn. He's like, I had this part coming up where I have to be like very aggressive. So, like, he just like goes out and picks up chicks at the bar, just like Rocco Siffredi, just like beating the shit out of them.
Oh my god!
Just spitting in their mouth and shit.
Dropping loads.
Have you ever seen interviews with that guy?
Which one?
Rocco Siffredi.
Yeah, there's a fucking doc on HBO about it.
Yeah, and he's just like, I don't know, like just the devil comes out of me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Imagine if it was like an American white dude saying that. It'd be like, it's disgusting, but because he's like, just come down. You know what I mean? Like it would sound like, oh, okay, it's just abused women. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like Arrested Development when she had the British accent, and he didn't know she was retarded.
What?
Arrested Development, you know, when he dated that woman who had the British accent. Oh my god.
But okay.
Yeah, no, so, yeah.
The closest thing I can think of that is, do you remember that show on Comedy Central years ago called Drawn Together?
Oh my god, yes.
It was like an anime. It was supposed to be like the real world, but it was like it was animated, and it was just like
the most fucked up
fictional
shit.
Characters. There was like a superhero. I'm trying to think of who else was on this, but like
there was like a Legend of there was a Link character,
like a real world, but with comic book characters all living together, and like one of the people's cousin came to visit, named like her name was like Bleh because she was retarded, and that's the only noise she could make. She wore like a football helmet and like a poncho. And like one of the dudes.
It was a princess character who was like a Disney princess.
Yeah, like her
Like
cousin.
her cousin.
Her cousin is just like this. Like when you first see her, she's like this retarded chick wearing a football helmet. Like, "Ugh." And then they're all in the hot tub, and she comes out and takes her robe off, and she's still wearing the football helmet, but she's like just smoking hot. So now all of a sudden, like the Superman character is like trying to fuck this retarded chick.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious. There was a retarded dude in my school, and he wore one of those. He was going to spar, and like his fucking helmet on. On my life, he fucking wear this fucking helmet, and what he would do, he was bigger. He was probably, I don't know. This is like middle school, so motherfucker's probably like, he could have drove the bus there. So he has his fucking helmet on, and he would just go, and he would just spin around in circles with his arms like this and just hit everybody. So that's why I always was kind of worried about, the Special Olympics or retarded folks or.
Yeah. Catching a loose haymaker.
Dude, the way he spun though, he put his hips into it too.
Just an absolute freight train or what?
Oh, dude, yeah. Because I was like 6th, 7th grade. He was probably 17, so I was like, what, 12? And the motherfucker was just, he had that fucking like that down strength, and he was just,
Yeah, they are stronger.
Oh, dude, he had a beard, fucking chest hair coming out. It was crazy. His name was fuck was his name?
Played football.
Radio. His name is Radio. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck. It was some.
His name was
like,
yeah. His name was Michael Orr, and he turned into the Blind Side.
Yeah. Well, yes. For your adopted children,
Well.
Adopt, don't shop.
Exactly. Especially if it's gonna help out your college.
I mean, you're just looking out for him. That's all.
By the way, that Real Family. The dad does not look like Tim McGraw.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Who does?
Like, he is not a handsome individual. Let's just say that. From what I recall.
So that was the Sandra Bullock one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a real Michael Orr. I remember he was a tackle, right?
Yeah, I think he played for Baltimore for a long time.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, are you in Maryland?
No, I'm not in Maryland, but I'm a Baltimore fan.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. All-time low.
Okay, so he's not an unattractive guy. He's just an older, rich white dude.
Oh,
he's got money.
You're talking about Michael Orr. Sorry.
Michael Orr looks like a football player. So.
Monster.
Why? So wait, Jake, why are you a Baltimore fan?
The band's all-time low, I think. I don't know.
Are they big supporters of the Ravens?
Yeah, no, I was real heavily influenced by them and this like reggae band when I was younger. So like, I don't know.
A reggae band.
I was a weird kid.
Are they steel drumming about like
no
or something?
No, they're like pop punk mixed with. I think I have the thing up here. Yeah, Bollywood.
And they're from Baltimore. Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh. I
It's
didn't know it was just like a reggae band, like tapping the steel drums, like
There's reggae from New Mexico. So it's kind of weird.
It is,
Shout out to the Rhythms. They're reggae from New Mexico.
Yeah, you can just see it now. Yeah. On the drums. Ray
Like
Lewis didn't do it.
The crowd kicks.
What's the movie where he's like, I just smile, hit the drums, like, you know what I mean?
That's Get Him to the Greek, kind of like the
Yeah.
follow-up to
Yeah.
lyrics. I don't know lyrics. Man, I just play the drums, do the
Yeah,
afterface.
smile. I love that. That's great.
The movie is hilarious. And what is it? Yeah, Puff Daddy. Well, by then he was P. Diddy.
Dude.
Was hilarious in that movie, and I found out later, like, only like 5 lines in that entire movie for him were scripted, and he just did all the rest of it ad-libbed.
Really?
Smoke the Jeffrey.
The Jeffrey. I have that song on my phone too. Because when the world slips you a Jeffrey, you stroke the furry walls.
Oh yeah, the furry walls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So up here, we call it the Wu one, like Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah, huh?
Oh yeah, Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck.
protect your neck, dude. You sprinkle a little bit of little cocaine in there in a blunt and roll it up. So they call that a weed blunt. Yeah, that'll make you feel like ODB real quick. I mean, you're up, you're down, you're left, you're right, but it's
mix a little bit of DMT in there. You got some.
I wish I've never done that. Yeah, you smoke a ton of weed, right?
Occasionally, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every 4 hours, every 4 to 6 hours.
I witnessed 2 ladies take one hit off of his fucking vape pen in the back of my rental car in Austin. No,
keep in mind, I was puffing on
later, we're in the drive-through and In-N-Out, and these 2 ladies are licking the windows of the truck.
Nice. Should be licking your balls.
And keep in mind, this whole time I was puffing this like it was like a nicotine vape, unaffected.
Yeah, you're just even yourself out, dude. I'm scared of those things. You don't know, like you can pull them and you're fine. Next thing you know, like you're holy shit.
I do it to myself on accident. Like I'll be walking around and then I'll be like hitting it, and then a few seconds later I'll be like coughing and I'll feel like I'm wearing a space helmet in another reality.
You spin around with your arms and hit people.
Wearing my helmet, going no.
Yeah, you smoke yourself into just full Shivo mode. You're like a walking Shivo at that point. Your legs work, but your extremities don't, so you just kind of twirl to make your arms move around.
Who was the retard in the wheelchair?
Stephen Hawking?
Yeah, you do the Hawking, like just your dick works.
To be fair, Stephen Hawking was far from retarded.
His body was just retarded.
I beg to differ. Remember I did that meme with when Ross was in a coma where I put his face on Stephen Hawking in the wheelchair?
Oh yeah, that was good. R.I.P. Russ. Yeah.
All right.
Pour one out for the homies.
Yeah.
For reals player. So yeah, you need to get some tickets to the bare knuckle fight. And
yeah, no, I was looking at it. It's in Rio Rancho.
Is that like Rancho close to Albuquerque?
I can get an Uber and I can get really fucked up. And so,
dude, have you ever, like we got off track, but like, have you watched some of that those bare knuckle boxing fights?
Yeah, no, I bought that Paige Vanzant fight. It was really bloody.
Dude, that's just like, I work out at an MMA gym, and those guys are like, I don't know how much money they're getting, like, but fuck that, like, especially saying like some of those heavyweight men's fights. Like, dude, somebody.
Oh my god.
One of these days, somebody's gonna
get killed.
Oh, I think somebody already has, right?
I think that's the point of it, right?
I think somebody died. Like he got knocked out, and then like an hour later died.
I wouldn't doubt it because I mean, well, dude, when you hit somebody with plus those wraps and everything, when they fucking wrap them up, it's like literally having like bricks.
Oh
hands.
yeah, those wraps are for your knuckles, not their face. Right.
No, MMA gloves are for their face. Yeah. But yeah, that's man. I saw the one guy. He threw a fucking like a one. It was like a 1-3. I'm sorry, like a 2-3. And he fucking when he came around, he hit like here, but it broke his fucking wrist.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh god, man.
Well, that's where they like. I've heard people make the argument. Like the chick, the Killer Bee chick, the Taylor Starling. She has a small podcast I listen to mainly just because I think she's kind of a badass, even though she's absolutely insane for doing this shit. But they ask her about like, aren't you worried about like hurting somebody? It's like, no, the whole point of bare knuckle is like, she tries to make it like you pull your punches because you don't want to hurt yourself. I was like, yeah, but man, like some of
it doesn't look
fights,
like they're pulling.
If you get an opening and you know you can end it, and you might crack a knuckle or something, you're gonna go for it. And then, like next thing you know, like especially like I said, like some of those like 200-pound dudes, and gets an opening to somebody's face. Dude, like somebody's gonna end. A fight's gonna end with somebody's eyeball hanging out of their face. You know?
I mean, that's the like. If I can get ringside, do you think I could catch a tooth?
Fuck, maybe. They gotta wear mouth guards, I think. But there you go. Make them not wear mouth guards.
Oh, that's just torture at that point.
And then they come in. They come in their hand wraps. They have to dip them in caramel, and then pick between sprinkles.
Oh, it's glass like Jean-Claude Van Damme. And,
I know. You've never seen Hot Shots Part 2?
I have. As a matter of fact.
You know, the one guy doing the glass, and stuff. And then Charlie Sheen comes in and he dips them in caramel.
Oh, does he?
And then it's like a Baskin Robbins. There's like sprinkles and gummy bears and stuff. And the crowds are like, sprinkles, sprinkles, gummy bears, like raisins. And he's like trying to figure out what toppings to dip his knuckles in.
Fucking hilarious. That was one of my favorite movies as a child.
Yeah. When I was younger, I liked it because you get a quick glimpse of some side boob.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, when the chick does the backflip off of that diving board over her bed.
It was PG-13 back then. You could sneak in some boob, right?
Oh, boo! It's silhouetted, but you can see some side boob with like a silhouette of a nipple.
Ooh.
You know, so when you're like in 5th grade, like you're rewinding.
That's some quality spank material.
You know?
Yeah, almost as good as Titanic. You know.
You know, when you're at your buddy's house and their parents were like would just leave you alone all day. And then next thing you know, you find their dad's like Playboy stash, but from the 70s, and you're like, what the fuck?
All right. Do you want to hear something really fucked up then?
Sure.
Speaking of 70s Playboys. All right. So he's gonna be so pissed at listening to this. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so one day, we live out in like the sticks, like in the middle of nowhere, believe it or not, in Jersey. Anyway, so we used to race our dirt bikes in the back. So we go in one day to we were looking for some kind of part or something, and he had this big garage, and we're looking, oh, it's over here, whatever. And so we go in there, just fucking stack, and they weren't Playboys, they were clubs, it was called.
Okay.
And I mean, there was straight up like Batwing, like fucking.
Oh, like Penthouse. Yeah.
Way worse. Yeah, you can see like ovaries and shit.
Huh.
So.
Straight, just like it's just like a cervix surrounded by hair and flesh.
Yeah, it was almost
colonoscopy.
It was almost like anatomy, in fucking high school or some shit. You know, it was very clinical. But so here's where it gets worse. So like a week or two later, whatever. You know, you're like 12 years old. You fuck around. You look at people's shit. You know. So my buddy, there's like a couple of us. My buddy goes in his. He's gonna be so mad. I don't give a shit. Go to his mom's fucking drawer, like in the nightstand, because we were probably looking for some kind of booze or who the fuck knows. And dude, he pulls out a fucking dildo. And this thing was like this big. And, this is like 1998 or 7, something like that. So like, there wasn't like USB ports and shit. It had a fucking positive and a negative terminal come off of it with alligator clips. So, yeah.
God damn, hook it up to a car battery.
Right, exactly. And the funny part, exactly. So one of the funniest parts is that his old man was a fucking a professional drag car racer. So, drag cars, they have stars on the roll star. I'm thinking to myself,
oh my God,
this is where it comes from. And then my buddy Adam, rest in peace, brother. He took it and he shoved it in my friend's mouth, who was his mother's.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be done at that point.
Yeah. I mean, we came that far, yeah. And then
that's just childhood angstiness.
Sure. Yeah. That wasn't even the worst. Well, no, that wasn't the worst. Then we found Magnums, condoms. I was like, the fuck are these?
Dad's got a hog.
What are these balloons? Why are these balloons all slimy?
Yeah, that's what I was like, why? Yeah, why do they taste weird?
Why do these balloons smell like doctor gloves?
Yeah. Why are these balloons all slimy? Does it make it easier to tie?
Yeah, it actually does, right?
They blow up faster.
I don't know.
They fill up faster.
I couldn't tell you the last time I used condoms.
Yeah, no, that gets me into a lot of trouble.
Do they still sell those?
I don't even know. When Bush was in office, I think I may have. Like his first term.
I know I need to start using them now, but.
Yeah. I mean, what's really that bad that's out there?
Ro. I don't need any more problems.
You're good.
Well, I mean, I don't know. What floor is your apartment on? Do you have a staircase close by?
No, I got the first floor, so unfortunately, I can't be like on their way out, just like have a nice fall.
I don't know. The price of coat hangers went up with inflation, so.
It's that steel,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know, Jake, you're a big Kirill dude. You see, he was selling like clothes hangers.
What? Really?
Have you ever seen like like when you go into like a dry cleaner or even sometimes like hotels, they have the wire coat hangers, but like the paper.
And it's all removing cases of abortion.
And I forgot, like Kirill did one, like
I think it said remove in case of abortion or something
like that, or yeah, like something.
Yeah, no,
abortion. I was like, oh shit.
I saw that. One of my coworkers actually went to one of his parties and got me some cozies in Milwaukee a couple weeks ago, so that was pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Shout out to Planned Parenthood.
So yeah, I don't know.
They're actually doing like a thing on their customer service thing too, where they're like flying girls out to states.
Wait a minute, they have
Abortion.
customer service?
Yeah, assholes live forever.
That's fucking. Oh, I thought you were talking about Planned Parenthood.
I wouldn't doubt if they did.
Oh, I was gonna say that's gonna be interesting, like wait music, you know.
Planned Parenthood.
Yeah. The Home Depot one was like fucking moans and shit in the background.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, at this point, they're gonna have to change all the signage, like Unplanned Parenthood.
Yeah, of course. If it was planned, you wouldn't fucking be there.
Just call it Oops. Make it like a corporate chain.
I did it again.
Daisies. Yeah, can you imagine if like if somebody started like a just completely insane like ultra for profit like abortion clinic just called Oopsie Daisies?
Charge like $1,000 an abortion or something.
Yeah.
I said we could solve the fucking deficit, you know.
Comes with the spa treatment.
There you go. Would it be before or after or during?
During, you know, you got to get your
yeah,
nails
like
done while you get rid of that little fucker.
I don't know, but if you did it during like the ocean music and like the waterfall music would really get drowned out by the sound of that vacuum.
I think why does it always get super dark when I come on here?
Because I'm here.
Yeah.
That and I'm kind of with you. I've been not so much on the wagon, but instead of having a few drinks before coming on,
turn it down,
keep it sober, and then have some drinks on here and get loosened up. Where I can make jokes about the sound of massage music getting drowned out by the sound of a fetus getting vacuumed out of a uterus.
But hey, you know what? Somebody got organs and stem cells out of it, so there's always a silver lining.
Yeah. Somebody.
Greg Abbott needs to walk.
Yeah, Greg Abbott's just like Christopher Reeves on South Park.
Dude, he just gets up, he starts fucking just doing like air squats, and
Greg Abbott turns into like the real life Christopher Reeves from South Park. He's just like rolling around with a cooler full of fetuses, like cracking them open, sucking the stem cells out of them.
Shotgunning them.
Yeah. He gets all amped up and does like he gets all amped up and like Stone Cold Steve Austin's to him and just bashes them together.
Fucking just blood and fucking
the sweet stem cells. Gets right out of that wheelchair. I bet he doesn't even need that wheelchair anymore. He just uses it for votes.
No, he can't appear like he's pro-abortion.
He's gonna do like the kid who walked before me at my high school graduation next election. He's gonna get up and walk across stage after spending all his life in a wheelchair.
He's one of those kids. This is my dream to walk to graduation.
Fuck that kid. The kid before me was in a wheelchair all through high school.
Right.
Gets up and walks across the goddamn stage.
You think he got sympathy pussy the whole time in a wheelchair,
Motherfucker, I doubt it. He was still a little like,
Oh. Maybe he couldn't walk far.
I don't know. Do you think like kind of like band? Like in my high school, in reality, the most sexually active kids were the band kids. They just had sex with each other.
I got a story about that.
Ooh, let's hear it. So
my dad was a janitor at a high school. And they heard some weird noises coming from the special ed bathroom. So they had, it was a men's bathroom. So they called my dad to go in there because there was only female teachers. And him and a female teacher went in there, and there was 2 Down syndrome kids, male and female, one male, one female. So it's not like same-sex stuff. But they were just fucking going at it and wailing like dying animals.
Nice.
Like they thought like a coyote had something and was killing it in the bathroom.
Oh, he was killing
it. He's beating it up.
Yeah. But do you have a helmet on too?
Yeah, 2 on,
So did you know this though? They can't.
Is that true, or am I getting an email about this?
It's true. But so my buddy's got
my buddy has one,
Yeah, he has a Downsy cousin, and at his wedding, we couldn't find him. It was him and his girl. Like, what the fuck? So we had big adjoining rooms and shit, before the fucking thing. So we're looking like, where's Nick? Where the fuck is Nick? Whatever. Same thing, dude. Open the door and he's just like, just fucking like, just laying the wood to him. Yeah, and like he had his O face on the entire time. There's another great question.
He walks around with that.
Yeah, yeah, dude. That was fucking great.
I mean, to bring this back to a positive note, I
It's
wonder
just
if sex is better for them because they're not going to be like self-conscious about how they look or the noises they're making. Or it's like, oh, does my asshole smell weird? You know?
Well, he did cry when he found out he couldn't have children for a few days.
Well,
Do you think they think twice to eat before they eat us?
We were having fun, right? And now you're talking about a dude who broke down in tears because he realized he didn't have children.
Yeah, but it's hilarious because he was just dropping loads and cream pieing his girl and thinking he was gonna get kids.
Just shooting fucking spider webs, you know?
And like fucking string.
Just like me in my 20s, just like Spider-Man.
It's like, is the pussy that good or is he just being himself?
Both.
Yeah.
I mean,
Miss Holly D's in the chat saying, "Is that my friend Jake?" It is, and we talked about our little soiree to In-N-Out earlier. Ooh. So,
my super weed, as Coop calls it.
Mm-hmm. Is it legal in New Jersey?
It's decriminalized. Yeah. So I guess
so it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal. Yeah. So actually, the other cool part is that even if they pull you over, even if they smell weed, they can't do shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they can give you a dewey if you're really fucked up, but they don't give a shit. They have better shit to do.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, you have to be like belligerently high to get DUI, even here.
Right. Yeah. Anywhere, I would assume. I mean, you can just have like a few drinks, have a little alcohol, and you're in the booty house for the weekend. But they don't really care about it here. So, it's a plus.
It's like, oh yeah, this guy's driving under the speed limit and being a little more cautious.
Yeah, he's listening to fish. Yeah.
Being real paranoid about things jumping out in the street, so he's driving slower and being more attentive.
That's lit, dude. So I was driving home one night recently.
In
the recent past, and I got so high, I fucking thought like the trees were coming in on me, like
God,
like the Wizard of Oz, where dude, I was freaking the fuck out. If it wasn't for Android Auto and like semi-autonomous driving, I probably would have fucking ended up in someone else's house or like, I had no idea. That was fucking scary.
Or was it like the scene from Independence Day where they're leaving the mothership and the doors closing? You just heard Jeff Goldblum like, "Must go faster, must go faster, must go faster." And
I was
Will Smith just cranking it.
Yeah, I was Goldblum.
Oh, you're Goldblum. Yeah, I mean, we all Goldblum at some.
You got to stop to get your hat too, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it was fucking wild. I swear to God, I would have got lost. I grew up in this area most of my life. Fucking, I was about 3 miles from my house. It took me like literally over an hour to get there. Because I was just driving. Like I was worried that there was a certain spot in the road that there was gonna be like cops or fucking flying monkeys. I went around like 3 different times. And I kept looking and following, like, what the fuck were you doing, Andrew? Next thing I know, I'm home and questioning my decisions.
And now you drink water.
Yeah, I know.
But you need it. I mean, you're outside. Obviously, you've been getting some sun. The shoulders are looking a little lobsterish, bro.
I know. It's like the Irish side coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just get brown, so you're lucky to at least get red.
No, it's the opposite.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I have the possibility of being deported, so.
No, nowadays you definitely don't.
No, nowadays you'll get a check, dude.
You get a fucking stimmy.
Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up on that one before anybody makes any more like jokes about retarded people having sex.
It wasn't a joke; it was a story.
Yeah,
it was true to life.
Yeah, true to life. But anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Again, like and subscribe on YouTube. Go out, do the 5-star thing. Share, big thing to help it grow. Share.
Please share.
Yeah, share needles, share podcasts,
share women
if you're into that. It never works out though.
There's always a loser.
Yeah, Dr. Drew it says it never works out. Somebody.
I mean, if you're Eskimo bros with a lesbian.
I'm gonna cross swords either.
Yeah, on next time when I have you guys on, we'll deep dive into that one.
I want to hear that one.
But yeah, go out. Like if you got social media and stuff, share the show, and guys, Jake, plug your podcast so people know where to find you.
Yeah, no, I do Wake and Jake and Drunk, Stoned, and Uninformed. I haven't really been doing it so much, but I'm getting back into it. My personal Instagram is @thedeserthippie_, so go check me out. I shit post a lot, so if you like memes.
Who doesn't love a good meme? And AJ, where can people find you?
I get my Instagram is Gams44, and I haven't posted on Ross Patterson.
I'm gonna cut that and send it to him.
Yeah, please. Yeah, he owes me money. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anyways, it's been a fun chat, guys. It was a fun just sit down and bullshit conversation. We'll see how many emails I get from mothers of children with
dude, maybe you can get a coat hanger fucking sponsor.
A coat hanger sponsor? Maybe.
There you go.
I mean, I'm shooting for bigger fish. You think Planned Parenthood does sponsorships?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. If you just drop the right line, or like vacuum. You mentioned vacuum, Joe. Or you get like a
Kirby vacuums.
Kirby. My wife used to work for Kirby or Rainbow, which was the one with the water.
I mean, Kirby and wire coat hangers, the original Planned Parenthood. So
that and stairs, right?
Yeah, stairs. I'll take. Sorry, sir. She'll be taking the stairs. Boom.
This is a one-way trip.
Yeah. You think? Well, have you ever seen the movie Death Becomes Her?
Is that the one with Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep. Where Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn pushes Meryl Streep down the stairs. Maybe she found out she was pregnant.
Right.
Makes the movie a lot different. We might have to reshoot that scene. But
I'm sure she has frequent flyer miles to Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, is that a punch card?
She's from around here. So
10th one's free.
Meryl Streep's from around there?
Yeah, she's New Jersey.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, she grew up with a ton of money. They got word.
Gotcha. Think you can get her on the show?
Sure. I'll just drop a line. Yeah. I'll call James Gandolfini.
Well, next time, hey, come on now. That was a low blow.
I got a Ouija board.
R.I.P. James. Jim was a national treasure. James Gandolfini was a national treasure.
Before we leave, stop. Hold on. Paulie Walnuts died, dude.
I heard.
Oh, God, it's so sad.
They're all going to be dropping off pretty soon. They're getting up there. I mean, Sopranos was... That's gonna be. I think they're 20 years too, right?
Or more than that, probably 20-something.
Yeah, no, I think that was on like their third season by the time I was born. So...
Wait, how fucking old are you?
24.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started talking about magazine distance. I was like, I don't even know. Like, you were born after magazines stopped being printed.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were talking about like paper magazines or like firearm magazines. I had no idea what you were talking about at first, but it makes sense.
Yeah, you got to be a Glock 19 magazine away from somebody else. Season 1 aired in 1999.
Oh, so that's a year after me.
So, and I do what I always do. We get carried away. I'm trying to wrap this up. Gigi's going to be texting me, telling me to wrap this shit up. But
God damn it.
I know, Gigi. National treasure.
Love her.
Just like James Gandolfini, Gigi's a national treasure. Just like everybody else listening. Guys, we're going to get out of here. This has been the